Hi everyone. It is 6:30 Eastern time, and we just got Piggy settled into the car. I just want to do a quick video because it's a lot of stuff to try and explain. Um, and I don't have the energy to type it out, and I just gotta get started driving here soon to take her home. Um, so they did an MRI, and they ended up doing a spinal tap as well. Um, they were concerned, the neurologist was concerned that because of her symptoms that she had a tumor in her frontal lobe that was causing all of her issues, all of her symptoms. But he was kind of unsure what to do with a couple of the majority of her symptoms led him to think that maybe there was also something going on with two of the nerves that are in the ear canal. So he wouldn't know until he did the MRI, and if they found a tumor, it was going to be real simple, and they wouldn't do the spinal tap because the tumor would be obvious, and a lot of things would be obvious if it was just a tumor. But thankfully for now, they did end up having to do a spinal tap because it was not an obvious tumor. Now, there is some evidence in her frontal lobe that she had something going on. Maybe it's a small tumor, but both the neurologists here are leaning more towards it was a stroke, which is more often than not a one-time event, and that the stroke caused some of her issues, some of the things that's going on with Piggy, her drooping jowl on the side of her face, the fact that she's blind probably in her one eye, things like that are probably caused by a stroke-like incident. But they did find a second thing, which kind of threw them off too. They found both a thing in the frontal lobe and a thing in the nerves in her ear canal. And it looks like she has possibly a pretty serious ear infection. Maybe even an ear infection that is going to need surgery to drain. And there's still a chance that they would have to go in there to do some kind of surgery to drain it, and then find that it's not an ear infection, that it's some kind of a tumor there in her ear canal. But that's the worst case scenario. There's a lot of stuff that makes us like really hopeful and excited. Probably more than either of us would have let ourselves dream about before we were told, which is that there's a good chance that not a good chance. There's a chance she's not going to need any kind of surgery, that we have steroids and antibiotics, and that through treating her with steroids and antibiotics, that the ear infection will clear up, that the stroke was a one-time event, that she's going to be blind from here on out, she's going to have a droopy jowl, and we're going to have to help her when she eats food and stuff like that, but that she'll be otherwise healthy and okay. So we still have some questions. They have to send out the spinal fluid for a specialist to look at that. We have our next door neighbor, her daughter is a surgeon at an animal hospital in Chicago, and she is going to be looking at Piggy's MRI and looking at the ear infection and seeing that. And so hopefully here in the next couple days we'll have even some more, if not answers, some better educated opinions on what's going on. So we just wanted to update everybody. We love you guys. We are so emotionally blown away by how much people have helped. We love this little girl, and we love you guys for helping us take care of her, because the financially, it would have been very hard to help her if you guys didn't help us. So thank you very much. We love you, and we will keep you guys updated.